I've been working with Insta360 since the X1. I started riding for Insta360 at the X2, helped launch the X3 and the X4, and now this season the camera I'll be using is the X5. But this video is me unboxing my winter care package, the start of the winter package Insta360 sets me to make sure that I am ready to rock this season. The reason I mentioned all of these cameras is not only do I absolutely stand behind the X series, not because I ride for them, but because I've been using it for almost a decade now. And I also use all kinds of the Insta360 cameras like the Go's and the Ace Pro 2 is what I'm filming this on. So I'm a big avid Insta360 user, consumer. I absolutely stand behind this product. So yes, I'm going to tell you to buy one of these today, but it's because I actually use it and I want to show you the accessories, not just the cameras I'm going to be using, because the accessories are really what makes this camera stand out. This is a big old box. I don't think I'm going to keep the box on me the whole time. So I'm going to be like, all right, maybe we just do it like this. I don't know if that was the best route, but. Okay, so like I said earlier, the X series is their main flagship 360 camera. That is the camera that has the invisible pole. It looks like it's flying and floating with you. It's incredible for getting powder shots, but you can also do follow cam in the park. It's my daily driver camera. It's the camera I use literally every single day. Now they're on the X5 right now, which is a really awesome rad camera. But what's even cooler for this winter, they dropped the white edition of the X5. So I'm super excited for that. They even have a white invisible pole, which doesn't matter for you guys, but on the mountain, rocking a fully white out camera. That's kind of exciting. I always like having like the fancy stuff. I like when they dropped the gold pole, I was rocking the gold pole. And the best part about the X5 is it can film at 8K, which is crazy. And you can also do 5.7K, 60 frames per second, which is the setting that I normally run at. That way I can have some slow motion for the cool stuff, but also get the rad, incredible shots that the X series can get. So this is the camera that I'll be running this winter. That being said, I still use and get clips with the X4s all the time, or the X3s. You really could even get an X2 and still get incredible shots. So even though like, you know, X5 is the top of the line camera, if the X4 is in your budget, don't feel like you're getting like a lesser camera. These things are all still incredible and they still sell every single version of the series. So all the links for everything I'm going to show you guys is in the description. Now the Insta360 X series has always had incredible battery life. The X5, because it's filming in 8K and doing a lot more, the battery life was a little shorter than the X4, but they just dropped this ultra battery that I'm excited to test out. And I really feel like this is going to ramp up that battery life. I would go through like 2 batteries on the X5 in a day, where with the X4 I would usually get like a full day with just 1 battery. So I'm excited to, I love not having a pocket full of batteries. So I love the X series and their huge battery strength. So I got a more beefed up battery, which,
hello,
you know, cold weather, that's huge. And let's be real, other competitors, their batteries suck. We got the mic adapter right here. This is important for me to get that crystal clear audio. So I rock the Rode Wireless Go 2 mic series with the X cameras. So that's how I'm going to be able to plug those into the X camera with this little mic adapter right here, as well as an X5 quick reader. This allows you to plug into your phone and rip the clips without actually needing to have the camera on and connecting to it. This is actually a game changer for like quickly snagging clips right on the mountain and being able to post right away. The X5 is the first Insta360 X series with a replaceable lens. So I got myself some replaceable lenses here. I'm already super risky with these cameras. This just means I get to be more risky because if I damage the lens, I'm able to take it off and replace it. Where with the older models, sadly, a scratch lens was like the death of it. So if you are a rough person with cameras, you want to use this camera for skating or whatever, I highly recommend the X5 and the replaceable lenses. They sent me 2 of those. Now I mentioned I use the Rode Wireless Go 2 microphones, but Insta360 just dropped their own mic Air, and I'm really excited to give this thing a test to try, see how this thing works on the mountain. I haven't tried the microphone yet, so super excited about their mic, as well as they have a GPS mic, so I'm excited to try this mic out too. So 2 different mic options through Insta360. I will keep you guys posted on how these work. The nice thing with the GPS, because you can connect your phone to the Insta360 cameras and get your speed and all that type of stuff, but when you are connected with your phone, you know, you're killing your phone's battery a little bit. And if we're on the mountain for 6-8 hours, you know, especially on a trip or something, you know, phone life battery is important. So being able to not kill your phone using the GPS as an added accessory, and it will be the microphone, that could be huge as well. So these are 2 accessories I haven't tested yet, and I'm so excited to try. Now something that I have tested and I highly recommend is a ginormous selfie stick. And this is a 300 centimeter pole. Now the other huge pole has always been 300 centimeters, and this is the pole I use. But this one is carbon fiber. It's thinner, so it should disappear better. The way the cameras work, by the way, is anything that is thinner than the camera will get stitched out, and that's how the pole disappears and you become invisible. So as you can tell, the old big one was not thinner, but you know, the longer the distance, the easier the pole would disappear. And this pole is how I get those incredible drone looking shots in the backcountry. It looks like we're like coming out with 17 different cameras, but really it's just one camera, and I love it so much. So this new pole goes just as long as this one. It's thinner. I don't know if I like it yet. It is longer, as you can see. So testing new things out, guys. Insta360 is always coming out with new accessories, which is, it's always so fun as a content creator to be able to try new things and get new shots. On the note of poles, if you're a skier, they do have the ski pole mount as well, which is super rad to connect it to your ski pole. And then because like as a snowboarder holding a pole and filming, that's easy. I don't have poles, but as a skier, you already have your 2 ski poles and you're like, now I gotta hold an additional pole. Like that doesn't sound great. Well, you can have the ski pole attachment, which then you can now go skiing and not worry about holding the pole. So that's a rad attachment. I use this when I'm splitboarding because I actually have ski poles when I'm splitboarding. And I will say that is the most annoying part about filming splitboarding content is like, I have 3 poles now. Like this is too much, but this helps out a ton. I was about to talk about this one, but on the note of being a skier, chest mount is the way to go. And this is the new, like the X cameras, they're long. So before you would attach it and it's like sticking out like crazy, but this mount allows it to be more flush on your chest. So this could be the game changer for you skiers out there getting some rad shots. So a more flush chest mount. So a whole new style chest mount for the X series. So I'm excited to try that out. If you're a skier, that could be the move for you. Now back to the poles. This is a collapsible pole, and I think it's got like power to it as well. So it'll charge the camera as a remote start, things like that. This pole was designed by Peter McKinnon, I believe. So this thing's gonna be incredible. It helps collapse it and you can stick it in your pocket. So this might be a game changer for if I'm going out and filming with, like sometimes I go on brands, like taking on trips and things, and they want to capture clips of me, but then when they want to get clips of the other riders, I can pull my own pole out and everything like that. So I'm excited for the collapsible selfie stick. Now the selfie poles with the tripod, this is just a bigger tripod, invisible pole. Like if I'm vlogging, like in the airport or whatever, this is kind of the move that I like to do, is like have a selfie stick that can also be a tripod. There's a couple of versions. This is just the biggest version they have. So if I want to do like set up a standing shot or still shot, this is just gonna secure the camera a little better. That way when the wind blows, it doesn't tip over. And used to be a way of losing a X camera. It was a little terrifying. Tripod, just a really nice, good tripod. Now you guys have really enjoyed the POV content, so I've been doing a lot more of it, but once again, this guy's a little big. It's a little out there, and so the traditional or the original head mount, sticky mount things would break off and you'd fall off just because of the camera. So they have designed these new ones that are super incredible. They're more round. They sit on the helmet better. If you've seen my white snowboard helmet, it's got like a big old circle on it. They blend in with the black ones really well, but these suction cups, like it's not a suction cup. It's like it's an adhesive mount, but it's flexible, so it bends. It looks like a suction cup. It's incredible. This is the best way to mount to helmets or to the sides of things. Literally the one that I've had on my helmet has not fallen off, and I have hundreds of days riding with the camera stuck to my head, so this is rad. That being said, there's this hard hat mount, and I got this one because it changes the angle. So instead of the camera being vertical, or I have this cold shoe that lets me mount it sideways, this thing lets you mount it kind of like this, like up here. So I don't know, I like trying the different ways of mounting the camera, so I'm excited for this guy right here. On the note of mounting the camera multiple different ways, I cannot express how much you want to get these utility frames. These allow you to do so many things with the cameras. Not only can you mount them different directions and things once you have it, but you can mount other attachments to it, like the microphones. You can even do multiple selfie sticks. Like I've seen so many people do incredible things with these utility mounts. So if you haven't picked up one of these yet, highly recommend it. It does add some weight to your camera, but do it. Get a utility mount. And to wrap it up, I always send you an SD card, which is so nice to get a high-speed SD card for the cameras. You want to make sure you're getting an Insta360 SD card for your camera. It's just going to perform better, write the information better. So grab one of those. And if it's not in your budget to snag like fancy microphones or anything like right now because you just got the camera, these little muffs that go on the side over the speakers help with the wind noise a lot. So these things are a nice little quick solve for audio. The cameras come with great audio, but when you're snowboarding 30, 40, 50 miles per hour, wind noise is inevitable, and these things will help with that. And then they gave me a quick reader for the Go series, which is cool. So All that being said, guys, if you need an Insta360 camera, use my links. It obviously supports the dream, supports me, but also Insta360 supports me. They are a big reason why I've been doing this content thing for a decade now. Not only helping me get the raddest shots, but supporting me financially and all that type of stuff. So Insta360, thanks for the gear. I'm so pumped for our winter together. We're gonna crush it. I hope you guys are ready to crush it. And if you want to make content on the mountain, there is no better camera than the Insta360 X5. Snag one of those, or the X3, or the X2, or the X1. Go get it. Doesn't matter which one you get. As long as you have an X series camera, you're going to be dominating on the slopes. With that, Team Buckhouse, thank you so much for shredding with me. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. YouTube really wants you to watch the video at the end of this one. It literally hand selected that video for you.